Okay, the moment we've been waiting for months now. And then, the worst part about opening an Olight is charging it after you open it before you use it. And it does matter. I know a lot of people say that it doesn't, but it does have an overall impact on battery health and overall battery longevity. Which, when we're talking about a light that has an internal non-removable battery, that's even more important. If it's an i5R or one of the Batons, whether it's the Baton 4, Baton 3 Pro, or Pro Max, and you can switch those batteries out, it's not as big of a deal. But with an internal battery, it's an even bigger deal, in my opinion, unless you want to warranty this, which I don't know why you'd want to do that. Olight's customer service is second to none, but why have to send it in at all when really all you had to do is charge it first? Whether you believe that it's true or not, that it matters, if you don't charge it, you risk having battery damage. If you do charge it first, worst case scenario was you had to wait an extra hour or two before you could use your light. Personally, I'd rather wait the hour and a half, depending on what light it is, battery size, all that kind of stuff, and make sure that I'm giving the battery its best chance at overall health and longevity. But that's my spiel on that. So here it finally is. The ArkPro Phantom Squadron. And we have, right there, as you can see, charge to activate before first use. Please, please, please listen to it. Don't just use it out of the box. I know it's tempting, but don't. So, here we have a good look at the Phantom Squadron up close. And this guy, I'm not sure exactly what this is saying. Center button, UV, pure flood, spot, rotate the selector, basically showing you, if you're unfamiliar with the Arc series, all the way from the ArkFeld up to now the ArkPro, just giving you the gist on how everything works. I imagine there's going to be something on the side here for our laser, which is great. And by the way, this is not technically my first ArkFeld, Arc series, whatever you want to call it, but the only other one that I had was an ArkFeld UV that I had for probably 2 or 3 days, opened up and used once after charging it, and then immediately gave it to my dad because he does a lot more traveling than I do, and he could use it, the UV feature, specifically for checking hotel rooms for the gross stuff. And so I had an ArkFeld for about 5 minutes is what it felt like, and then gave it away. So this is the true first Arc for me. So let's go ahead and get the stuff out of the back here just so we can get that out of the way. We've got our charging cable here. You guys are all familiar with the charging cables. This looks like it's an MCC 1A. Most of you Olight fans are super familiar with this charger already. And we've got our typical manual, which don't sleep on the manuals. I don't know if you knew this or not, but did you know that your Baton 4 has timer settings where you can turn it on and it will turn itself off automatically at set intervals of time? If you didn't, read your manuals, because there's lots of great information in there. And we've got our little card here. Now, something I didn't know until I saw this on a photo/video in the Olight group, I think it was yesterday. There's actually a hidden message on here that gets revealed with the UV light. I think that we could, see, shine a UV light on, it's pretty hard to read, shining UV light on the front of this card to reveal a hidden message. So we're not going to do that right now because we're going to charge the light before we use it, but this looks like it's going to be in the package with all of your ArkPros. I obviously don't know that for sure, but I can't imagine that it's not. So let's get to this bad boy. Now there's nothing else in here. Back of the box is empty. Up till now, other than the card, that's pretty par for the course. You've got your packaging, you've got your charger in the back, you've got your instructions, so pretty par for the course. And it looks like we also, over on this side, in addition to the information about the selector ring and the laser, we also have a little descriptor of the USB-C door here. So let's go ahead and pop this bad boy off. It's like taking the plastic off of a new cell phone. It's great. It's great. And we also have this guy right here, which looks like it says, if a streak appears around the laser dot, gently clean the glass with a cloth. In other words, if your laser starts looking messy, clean your flashlight, which, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and pull that guy off. And here we go. We can get that bad boy to focus. Here is our lens. We can actually see 4 different things going on. We can see our spotlight, we can see our floodlight, we can see our UV, and we can see our laser all in one. Now, really briefly, I do have the stats all pulled up on my phone here because I just don't have them all memorized. But really quick, we'll go into some more stats in the next video where we actually do some use case. But comparing this to the other ArkPros in the series, we have 1500 total lumens with the standard ArkPro compared to 1700 on the Ultra and 1200 on the Light. And at this time, the Light isn't available. The ArkPro Light, I think, releases in somewhere between 6 to 8 days. I'd have to check my app to be sure. But let's just take this guy off here as well so we can see the true majesty of this Phantom Squadron without anything obscuring it. See if we can catch our light well there. Okay, there we go. And as far as candela goes, we've got 10,640 candela on our spotlight. And by the way, the 1500 lumens was pure flood. And that goes, the spotlight of 10,640 candela goes up to 205 meters. It's identical on the Ultra, the 10,640 candela at 205 meters. The ArkPro Light does not have a spotlight function, so that doesn't come into play. And as far as the UV goes, it's for the standard and the Ultra, it's both sitting at 1200 I think that the MW is megawatts. Correct me if I am wrong there. And the green laser is a 3R class 1. Now, I'll be completely transparent. Lasers are totally new to me. I don't know how much I'm going to use it, but I said the same thing about red light on some of my other Olights, and now I use red light all the time. So maybe I'm going to end up using the laser all of the time. But that is our ArkPro Phantom Squadron. We'll give you guys a really good close-up here really quickly, going from the bottom to the top. We can get this guy to focus for us. There we go. So starting down here at the bottom, we've got the Olight symbol, the rivets looking like the actual bomber that this is designed after. We've got our selector switch with, I love how they did this button in just this dark gray, almost black color matching the rest of the light instead of, don't get me wrong, I love the Olight blue, but I think that putting the blue button here or any other color other than this dark, almost gunmetal gray, almost black, anything other than this would have been a mistake. I think that they did a really good job with this one. Then we can see the selector for UV, our spotlight, and our flood. And the laser perforations for our battery life and our level indicator. And it is pretty, let's see, so quiet and smooth. I'm going to put this up towards our mic here so you can hear that. So smooth and quiet. Switch. Switching again. Switching again. Switching again. Perfect. Well, it seems like we have run out of our filming light here. So we're going to have to use, I guess, one of the other million lights that we have. There we go. The Baton 4 is saving the day for us. Isn't that funny? I wish I had a flashlight. Oh, wait. I'm an Olight fan. So there you go, guys. We've got our Phantom Squadron. We've got our Phantom Squadron ArkPro Pro. This is a great combination. I'm looking forward to using them. Again, I'll have another video that comes out that shows some actual use of this light outside, and we can maybe go over the levels again. But I'm really excited about this. I'm so glad that I finally have one of the Ark series in my hands, that this one is not going to be given away to my dad or anyone else. This one is for me. This one is also for me. But I'm really excited to have these two together. Maybe we'll go over some more details in the other video. But thank you guys for watching. I am going to get this bad boy charged up so that I can actually use it, because I've been waiting for a couple of months now to use it, and I am stoked. We've got our ArkPro Pro in the Phantom Squadron. We've got our ArkPro in the Phantom Squadron, and we've got our Baton 4 Premium, which is currently lighting us up. Baton 4 to the rescue. And I think that this is a really nice combo to have all of the Jet series, if we want to call them that, all lined up here together. So thank you guys for watching. Be on the lookout for the next video that shows some actual use case, but that is the ArkPro Phantom Squadron. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys soon.